dream.
And a dream.
And a dream.
And a dream. And it just... Okay. The game just completely shut down. Let's reopen up the window. And here we are. We're back at 0 solved. And like to exit. Thank you. Alright, so that was the witness, I guess. Not sure what else to say. that was it. So we're gonna go back and find some of the... Oh, that's what that sound was. We'll go find some of the other puzzles that we haven't finished and see if we can go do those. From there, I mean, as a whole, I enjoyed the game. I like the puzzles. They were very clever to have been able to get the 400, 500 puzzles out of just, you know, the square and the tiles without changing up too much. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the desert area and try to find that one door, because I know that's one puzzle we haven't finished. I know we have a couple more in the town that we can go finish, but I might have to look those up because I'm not really sure what we're looking for over there. Like for example, the one sound puzzle that didn't have the sound. I do not think I'm gonna go and try to 100% it. aka find all the plus ones. So there's a fork over here for some reason, so we're gonna take that and we can enjoy the view. I mean, feels like this has to have something here, right? Otherwise, why have this whole area? I don't know. Alright, so I'm assuming this is another video that I'm not gonna watch. But let's get to it. So we need to remember how we did this before. And unfortunately that currently doesn't ring a bell. How am I supposed to do this? Oh, I can... So there's 4. So we can definitely do this pretty easily, actually, as long as we keep... Oh, wait. Okay, so I'm going to actually try to get these 2 enclosed. So that means I just need a 3 square tile. But I'm not sure how we're supposed to do this. I think this is better. Oh man, I don't know. I had so much trouble with this before, and now it's not coming to me. I did something like this. But again, the trouble is that we need to close it off somehow. And that does not do it. This is too many squares. Okay, we're going to try to do it in such a way where we close all these guys together. There it is. So now that one's negated. So I just need the three together. And that is not it. That's 5 squares. We need to get rid of the 2 squares to finish this off. So how do we do that? I think what we had before was fine. We just need to be a little bit more creative with making the 3 there. The line. So unfortunately, although the shape is there, we didn't get the hexagons. And I totally forgot about that. So how are we going to do this? Because that means we need to start the shape from this side right here. We need to come from the right side, the left side, and go down and around. If we want to do it this way. Something like this. Okay, so this is what we want. So how are we going to incorporate the other hexagons into here? We can get the bottom right two pretty easily, and that would keep the enclosure fine. We can get the next two also fine. The main problem is going to be the top two, because that will get that 2-box guy out of the equation here. And we don't want that. So let's fix it right now, and then we can figure out what we want for the other two. Okay, so now we have those two left. So again, we need to have those 2 boxes within that enclosure for us to negate the T shape. So how do we do that? We can't mess with this line that's coming down because we need that to make the shape, the line shape. Alternatively, we could... No, I was gonna say we could make the line shape horizontally, because we can rotate it if we wanted to. So does that help us in any way? It might, actually. Let's try that. So we'll keep that in mind. Let's try to see if we can add this line shape in. So now the issue is actually that we'd have to take that line off. We wouldn't be able to bring the line up at the top corner, because then that would shut us off from the exit. We wouldn't be able to do this line in reverse, because then we wouldn't be able to get the exit either. So, don't think this is it. Could be, but I don't think it is. So the next thing that we might want to look at is moving this shape down, does that help us in any way if we do that? Say we do something like this. So that's no-go as well. Currently, at least. And we have to have all of the blue squares with the T shape. Otherwise we wouldn't be able to negate it, and the enclosure would not be the shape that we want if we can't negate it. So I think we have the right idea. We just need to work on our execution. Basically we just need to rearrange it so we can get those 6 hexagons that are there. And I can see how we can get the bottom 4. But if we do that, then we wouldn't be able to get the top 2 without messing with the enclosure. So we need to work on that going. So how do we do that? Let's mess around with it for now while I brainstorm ideas here. Can't do this, because then we wouldn't be able to get that in the enclosure either. Okay, so that's our new setup. But don't like it. Doesn't quite work yet. We're gonna try again. This is the problem, we can't zigzag here. So I would get rid of that. So we have to, whoops. We have to approach it from a different angle. Okay, there we go. Looking promising. Not quite there. Not quite. Because we still need to start it here. So we still have 2 extra that we need to incorporate. So I think nope, that's not gonna work. So basically for this to work, we need to come down from above like this. Because we want to do this at the end. So that means that we would have to get to this hexagon and then move to that one. So in the current configuration that we had, this one was blocked, so we had to come from the above. But if we came from above, we would stop that guy. Just trying to see all the different configurations that we can do to get this guy going. I'm not seeing how we could do this like this. So we have to start considering if there's any other alternative to the line piece. And I mean, there's a couple. This right here. And I think that's almost doable. The problem is that it's going to enclose that tube box there from the rest of them. We could do this right away. I think we tried this already, but see, we can't go up and do that, so that means we'd have to enclose it. Yeah, so that is not it for right now. Let's continue working on this. Okay, so far doing all right. No, we can't do that. Start here. If we want to get the rest enclosed. Okay, that's promising. Oh, no, this doesn't work. Because we wouldn't be able to make the shape. So that doesn't work. How are we going to do this? So we might have to consider doing a different configuration. Main problem is that if for these guys, if I add the blue boxes to this and I don't get rid of all of it, the enclosure has to be the same shape, has to be the shape that's left. And I don't think that's possible with this setup here. Because I can't even get to this guy. With just the 3 tiles. So I think it has to be I enclose all the blue boxes with the T shape. So I'm trying to think if there's anything that we could change about what we're doing. Because realistically, this guy could enclose this guy, but that again wouldn't solve the issue. I can enclose these 3 together, and then that would cancel them out. That would leave this box to get this guy, but that again is not feasible. I think we're stuck with what we've been doing. We need to grab the shape. And our best bet is coming from the top. Something like this. So let's keep working at it. We have to use the zigzag if we want to grab all these guys. Oh. Okay, can't do that. So we're kind of left with what we started with, unfortunately. This is no good. Is there any way that we can get to this hexagon other than from above? So that means we do something like this. Can't do that. This is a variation of the last thing that we did. It's not working. So we could bring up one of the squares from the bottom. What's that going to do us? Okay, we're just going to work on variations of this and see if we can do anything special about it. And what do you know? Okay. We did it. And we got a new video. So this makes 4 out of 6, I believe. Take that screenshot just so I don't mess with it and forget about it completely. Alright, so we're gonna head to the windmill. And then... I don't know what else to do. Let's see, we have 420 solved. That's perfect, right? There aren't too many panels that I don't think I've solved, other than the 2 for the sound one in town. Not sure, I can't think of anything else. Give me a second. Okay. I don't know. I think after we input this guy into the windmill, we should, I guess, take another look around, and if not, we can look stuff up. I'm not looking to do it completely. So we still don't know where this place was. I suspect this is part of the desert. But I mean, the town is in that direction, so I don't know. This whole area is a walkway, so that it feels like there's more to this than meets the eye, you know? Alright, so let's see what this gets us. No. Okay.
And so, by a backhanded, upside-down argument, was
The
predicted
second one.
that there is in carbon a level at 7.82 million volts, and then experiments in the laboratory with carbon. In terms of the
Holy, they're just so long.
it's supposed to be the jiggling, and it's just a word for a hot thing is just a word.
Sorry.
To know an answer. You see, one thing is I can live with doubt and uncertainty and not knowing. I think it's much more interesting to live not knowing than to have answers which might be wrong. I have approximate answers and possible beliefs and different degrees of certainty about different things, but I'm not absolutely sure of anything. And then many things I don't know anything about, such as whether it means anything to ask, why we're here, and what the question might mean. I might think about it a little bit. If I can't figure it out, then I go to something else. But I don't have to know an answer. I don't feel frightened by not knowing things,
I'm with you.
by being lost in the mysterious universe without having any purpose, which is the way it really is, as far as I can tell, possibly. It doesn't frighten me.
Right? Yeah. It doesn't frighten me either. I think it's more interesting. We got 2 more of these to look for. At the very least. These don't have anything to do with the black pillars, so we're gonna look around, I guess. See how many we have left in the black pillar that's here. I want to solve at least one of the pillars to see what they're about. If possible. If not, then... Or if feasible. I know it's possible. It does look like there's quite a many. Not sure I want to deal with all of those guys. No? No? I mean, this is definitely one, right? This is the straight line one. Hello? I mean, looking at it from this angle, it kind of completes it, right? I don't know. Okay, what else is there? Guess I don't... Okay, I see. So these are the branches, and you could identify which ones were which through where they were missing. That, okay, I understand that one now. Okay, so I'm gonna go through... I'm gonna go find a guide, and the guide will hopefully have all the puzzles on them. And then we can go find those, and then hopefully not look at the solutions. And do the ones that we haven't done. Again, I'm not going to be searching for the black pillar ones, because that's quite a big undertaking, I think. I do want to find out how to get through that one door. I believe this opening is the main video door. So that means that the room that I'm looking for is somewhere over here. Maybe. Okay, I definitely see this guy. No? To be looking... So at... So you might be able to tell that this kind of puzzle is the ones that I don't like. It just You know what you're looking for, but you just have to keep trying at it, and you'll eventually get it. I don't think there's... I'm not a fan of hidden object type things. But I can see why people would like them. It does require some problem solving. You know, you gotta think about what kind of angle you want and work towards that. But for me, personally, not a fan. Alright, so I'm gonna look up the puzzle list and we'll just go through it area by area, I guess.